I kind of went artwork crazy this year. The last thing I got was definitely not a necessity, but kind of a necessity. You know what I'm saying? I had to hold myself back so much from buying everything in that store. I am obsessed with this. I thought I was obsessed with that Hobby Lobby painting. No. I am obsessed with this one. Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kayla and today I am showing you everything I got for my fall 2024 decor haul, and I am so excited to show you everything I picked up this year. I got items from stores like Hobby Lobby, HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, Target, Kirklands, and I think that's it for this year. I'm still looking for a few more items that we can discuss once I show you everything I got. I'm hoping to pick those up in the next couple of weeks, but I wanted to show you guys what I got so far so that you guys can have some inspiration when you go out to do your fall decor shopping if you haven't yet, or maybe this will spark some ideas for you, some things that you may already have. I do have to say that this year I am totally switching up the vibe from more of like whites and greens to more of those moody fall colors. If you guys can tell, my house is basically black and white everything. And so what I really wanted to do was bring in some warmth. So browns, purples, burgundies, some rust orange. That is the tone that I'm looking for in what I'm purchasing this year. I'm still gonna be reusing some of the items that I've used in the past, but to be honest, I haven't gone all out decorating for the fall ever. So I really had a lot of decor gaps that I needed to fill this year. So next year I will not be purchasing this much because I'm going to be reusing a lot of what I have from this year. But this year is going to be a huge haul because we're really redoing the entire house for fall, and I am so excited to inspire you guys to maybe pick up some items or new ways to style some things in your house for fall to create that moody, cozy fall vibe. So let's start with Hobby Lobby. They come out with their fall decor really early every year. In fact, it's August and they're like fully into Christmas already. So I wanted to shoot this haul so you guys can possibly snag some of the same things if you're looking for that before they clear it all out and they are full Christmas by basically September. So this year I am actually hosting Thanksgiving for my family, which I'm super excited about. So this is going on the turkey table. This is just a gold Thanksgiving turkey, which I thought would be cute for like a tablescape for Thanksgiving. So this will not actually be in my home throughout the year. I actually will be full Christmas inside by the time Thanksgiving rolls around. So we host Thanksgiving outside because we live in Arizona, so the weather is really nice. So this is going to be outside on the table. The next thing I picked up are these rattan pumpkins. So if you guys can see, they're so cute. I love the colors. Definitely what I'm going for. There's just 3, and these were $12.99, but I got everything at Hobby Lobby 40% off. So this is $12.99 with 40% off. And if I was good at math, I would tell you what that was, but I'm not. So the next thing I picked up, I have big plans for in the coffee bar. I picked an extra setup for my mom, but these are so popular this year. They're little pumpkin wooden spoons, and I'm going to stick them in a mug and display them in our little coffee corner in our kitchen. So I am excited about these. These are so cute. These were $10 with 40% off, so about $6. And they had a set of orange pumpkins as well as some maple leaves, and I think they had like fall gnomes. I'm not a gnome girly, but I really enjoyed the pumpkins, so we are keeping a set and giving one to my mom. The next thing I picked up actually was not in the fall decor area. This was in the home decor, and this was 50% off. So this was originally $15.99, and I snagged it for $8. One thing I do not have a lot of in this house is artwork, and so during the holidays, what I'm gonna try and do is snag some of these paintings and just kind of do decor stacks with them. So I'll likely stack this either on a shelf or on my kitchen countertop and stack other things in front of it just to bring in those warmer tones. I really love the green and the gold. So that is what we're planning on with this. And I kind of went artwork crazy this year. So for someone who has like no artwork in their home, I basically hang family pictures. For someone who has no artwork in their home, I bought a lot. So this is number 1, and this is the only one I purchased from Hobby Lobby this year. So I actually got this at Hobby Lobby, not in the fall decor section either. This was in their home decor section for 50% off. It was originally $9, so less than $5 for this, and I plan to use this in our coffee corner with our Nespresso pods set in a canister, a mug with those cute little pumpkin spoons I just showed, and a couple of other little decor items. So I'm really excited about this because, again, in a black and white kitchen, the wood just brings a little more warmth, which is definitely what I'm going for. I picked this up definitely from the fall section. This is just a pumpkin. You can see it has a little pumpkin detailing on it. This is part of the Robert Stanley collection. It was originally $20, but then that 40% off. So I like this to layer on my kitchen countertop. So I will likely have this layered on the backsplash with something else, and it just gives it, again, that warmth on the countertop, on all of the white and the gray, which seems a little cold to me. So for the fall cozy vibe, I really wanted to bring in this color and these tones. So this is what I'm doing. I love this. It's so cute. I won't use it to cut or serve. It will likely just be stacked on my backsplash. I saw these two items and completely fell in love. I got them. I love them so much. I also got them for my mom's house as well. So these two wooden pumpkins, everything I've had in years past is like teal, orange, and white. So these colors are so new to me, and I'm so excited to start using them. Everything from years past that I've used is either that like really orange color, white or green, even teal. So I'm so excited to switch things up and start bringing in this warmth back into the house. And I just feel like the wood brings in that really cozy vibe. So like I said, I am going to be pairing the warmer tones with some of those white and orange pumpkins, just because I couldn't buy everything brand new. So I will be repurposing some of the stuff from before, but when it's paired with the warmer tones, like these darker wood pumpkins, I just think that's gonna look so good. I'm so excited. This taller one was $13.99, and then the smaller one was $11.99. And again, these were 40% off. I do love the height of this one. I just think when you're pairing it with other items, when you're pairing things together, you do need some items that have some height. So I'm really excited to figure out what to do with this one. I'm adding some floating shelves to our living room, and I cannot wait to style those for the fall. I'm waiting to put those up until I'm ready to decorate. So this could go on there or could go in the kitchen. Either way, I cannot wait to use either of these. The one thing I'm having a little bit of buyer's remorse in picking up was this, because I feel like this little pumpkin tray bowl, I was thinking, oh, I could use it as like a spoon rest, but honestly, I feel like the gold, I just don't love this gold color. And I feel like I just went right back into my old pattern of like getting everything neutral, white. So I think I am actually going to return this to Hobby Lobby. If you don't have a ton of white in your house and like white and green and neutral is your vibe, I think this is so cute. It was $6.99. It's part of the Robert Stanley collection at Hobby Lobby, and this was 40% off, but I do think I'm gonna take this back. The last few items I got at Hobby Lobby are more florals. So I think one of the best things you can do to transform your space is by adding florals, different floral colors. So I got these hops stems. These were $2.99, and I do have a couple of small vases that I am thinking of putting these in. So I got two of these, and I might go back and get more because I do love the color. It's like that orange, like the burnt orange. It does have some of that brownish burgundy and then the yellow, but it's not like in your face colorful, but it does add some more fall color other than just burgundy and brown. So I might go back and get a couple more of these because I do really like them, and I do have a few small vases that these could work in. So I might go back and get more. The other stem I got from Hobby Lobby at 40% off, I got 3 of these. These are $3.99 with 40% off. And I love these because of the little pine cone detail in there. Can you guys see that? It is so, so cute. I love these. And again, I'll use these in little vases to just transform space and bring color to the space. There was a little bit of a different one that had some berries in it that I also picked up. So I got a few of these burgundy ones, and like I said, I might go back and get more just because I think it's such an easy way to transform a space. For the past few years, I have done green eucalyptus for my garlands. So I am switching things up, and I am doing the burgundy. This is the A Floral Dupe Garland. This was $22.99 with 40% off, and honestly, I almost feel like I need to go back and get another one, wrap them together so it's a little bit more full, and use that for my mantle above my fireplace. I love these colors. This is exactly what I was going for, and it was way less expensive than getting them from a floral. So if your Hobby Lobby has this and you are looking for that moody vibe, I would highly suggest these. They're matte, they're more of a matte finish, and so I feel like they look more realistic. I plan to keep a lot of these moody florals through Halloween time, and then in November I start to decorate for Christmas, but these are gonna stick around for a couple of months. I think that's so cool that I can reuse a lot of these for the next holiday season. That way I'm getting my money's worth out of them. The last thing I got was definitely not a necessity, but kind of a necessity. You know what I'm saying? So these iced coffee cups from Hobby Lobby, they had several different versions. I found this one. It was $7.99 with 40% off, so like $5. These are so cute. It has a glass straw and the bamboo lid. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of bamboo lids because I do feel like they mold, and I'm paranoid about mold and things. So I will just be super careful not to keep these wet, dry them off and everything, but I cannot wait to start using this. In fact, in my Decorate With Me video, I am going to wash this out and use it. I actually went back to get another one for my mom, and they're sold out. So these are really popular. I know that they had a couple of different other versions, but it looks like they are all gone at my Hobby Lobby. I've checked back to see if they are restocked, and they have not yet. So I might have missed the boat on another one, which is such a bummer. But I think these are so cute. So kind of fall related, but I'm not sure if I plan to put it up this fall. My son is 2.5 and he is football obsessed. Like when I tell you he's football obsessed, he literally will wear a football jersey all day, every day, even to bed. We have to have like 6 or 7 of them because he doesn't want to wear anything but football jerseys. He also has a football helmet he wears. So he's totally obsessed with football, and we are just about into the football season. And so Hobby Lobby has 40% off their football decor. So how cute is this? Just little wooden, it has like a little wooden garland and then these items. And so I might put these up in his room, or I might just save them for his birthday. His birthday always lands around Super Bowl Sunday. So we're going to have another football party for him. We did that for his first birthday. We did a dinosaur one for his second, and for his third, we're just going right back to football because he's so obsessed with it. Why not? And I've kept all the decorations. So I wanted to add these, and I might put these up in his room for fall because I didn't really get any kind of fall decoration specifically for his room. So I thought this might be cute on his shelves he has in his room. Okay, the next store I'm going to show you is Target. And when I tell you I had to hold myself back so much from buying everything in that store, I wanted everything in the new Hearth and Hand collection, and honestly, I don't know that I'm done. I don't know that I'm done purchasing. There's so many things I want from there that I am like really trying hard to be wise with my spending. Okay, so the first thing I got from Target, I had to have, and Threshold was having 30% off of wall art. So I picked this up. This was originally $23, and I think I got it for like $16. I am obsessed with this. I thought I was obsessed with that Hobby Lobby painting. No. I am obsessed with this one. I love it so much. I love the colors. I love the frame. I love the warmth that it's going to bring to any space I put it in. So I had to have this. This is by it's the Studio McGee line. And I'm not sure if it's 30% off still right now, but it could be. So if it is, run, grab it. It's so good. It is so good. Okay, so keeping up with the art themes and the gold frames with the Moody colors, I also picked up this one from Target. This is Threshold, and again, this was 30% off. So I think I ended up getting this for, I think it was like $8 or $9 on sale, and I loved this. I love that it's a different size than the others. It's more of a square, and so love this. I don't know that I'm gonna hang it on my wall, but there is one spot in my kitchen that has a picture that is similar to this size that's on the wall. It's in the location. It's a painting of the location where my husband and I got married, and it's in a white frame with a white background, and it's very summery. And so I'm thinking that I might switch it out for this, but I haven't decided yet. I kind of have to lay everything out and see where I'm styling everything before I decide what to do with this one. But I love it. So that is it for the artwork. The next thing I picked up was this Hearth and Hand floral arrangement. This was $19.99. And I had walked past this like 2 or 3 times and I loved it so much. And like I said, one of the best things to transform a space is floral arrangements. This had all the colors that I was looking for. And quite honestly, sometimes when you make your own floral arrangements, they just never turn out exactly like you had in mind. So I love this one and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up and I'll use it for years to come. Like I said, all of this stuff is gonna be repurposed next year and the year after. So I love this one and I knew I was gonna get years of use out of it. So I am happy with this purchase. Definitely no buyer's remorse when it comes to this. The next thing I got was actually part of the Hearth and Hand summer line that they put on sale. So I got this little wooden stand on clearance for $6.49. They put all of their summer stuff on clearance right before they released their fall line. And so I went into the store and picked up a couple of things. This was one of them, and I do plan on using it in my fall decor styling. So I wanted to show you guys this. It is the lighter wood, but I feel like if you pair it with something darker on top, it would look fine. And then this, when I tell you, we are so obsessed with this in this house. We've already plugged it in, started using it in our kitchen. I put a warm LED light bulb in here so it gives off that really warm yellow tone when you turn it on. I love this so much. It's that fluted material or fluted ceramic material here with the cutest lampshade. I am obsessed and I plan on using this for Christmas as well. I could also use it in the spring and I could also use it in the summer if I wanted. That's why I got the white one, but they have this beautiful deep green that I want so bad. I keep thinking about it. The lamp runs $20 in their Hearth and Hand line and I definitely don't regret this purchase. I love it so much. I still want the green. I keep thinking about the green every single day. So I might go back and get the green for Christmas, but do I really need it? I mean, it does the same thing. I just love the color so much more for Christmas. But anyway, I love this so much and we've already started using it. So I can't wait to style it with other fall things. If you guys are Costco lovers like my husband and I, you might have seen these. But if you blinked, you probably missed it because they had these and a ghost pillow for $9.99 in Costco and they sold out so fast. I bought one of the pumpkin ones and one of the Halloween ghost ones, and I'm gonna do a Halloween decor haul later, but I love this so much and I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna put it, but it's huge, it's plushy. My son is going to love it on the couch. He's already seen it and he says that he loves the pumpkin patch. So it's a little more orange and it's picking up on the camera a little more orangey than it looks in person. It's a little more rust colored, but I think it's so cute and it was $9.99. Like it's huge, it's bigger than my head. So I love this and they sold out so fast. I kept going back to see if they would restock and my Costco's never restocked. So I'm glad I picked it up when I did. It was July when I picked this up and the cashier made fun of me. He was like, getting a pumpkin in July? And I was like, these are gonna sell out. He was like, oh, you have so many of them. I went back 2 weeks later, gone, sold out, not restocking. So I'm really glad I picked it up when I did. The next thing I picked up is from HomeGoods. I love this little pumpkin. I can't wait to style it. Again, not sure exactly where it's going to go since I got so much new decor and I'm styling a lot more areas than I have ever before. This is gonna be such a fun year for me to decide where everything's gonna go and make everything new and cool, but it's just this light little wicker pumpkin and I love it. It was $12.99 at HomeGoods. And I went back to HomeGoods the other day and I really wanted to bring another pumpkin in that had more warmth because like I said, in the previous years, most of my pumpkins were white or teal or like a really bright orange from Hobby Lobby. They were like those cheap little plastic ones that have no weight to them. So I really wanted another more high-end looking pumpkin and I loved this like amber glass pumpkin. It is a really good size and this one ran me $14.99. I love this one and I really wanted again to bring in that warmer color. I don't have really anything else this color and so I thought this would be a good addition to everything, especially because many of the pumpkins I got were the wood ones and then this wicker one, so they're all running a little brown. So I wanted to bring in more of a rusty orange into some spaces. So I love this one that I picked up. The last thing I got from HomeGoods was this pumpkin canister. So I plan on using this in the coffee area, the little coffee corner, and putting our Nespresso pods in it. So if you guys can see the top, it comes off. It's so cute. It's gonna fit a good amount of Nespresso pods in here. And this one was $6.99. So I thought to see the colors, we normally will get either dark green or the pumpkin spice Nespresso pods. So I thought those are gonna be so cute in here. It's already gonna be filled with fall color. I am so excited to style my coffee corner. I think it's gonna be the first thing I do. I wanna do my kitchen first because this is where, it's the heart of the home. It's where we spend the most time. I love cooking and baking, so I really want it to be really impactful with its styling. So I can't wait to put all of our little Nespresso pods in here and make this so cute. The last thing, this is the only thing for fall that I picked up from Kirklands. I did pick up some Halloween items, but I loved this little acorn from Kirklands. This was 20% off. It was originally $8, so I spent a little less than that. If you guys can see the little gold on the top of the acorn, I think it's so cute, and I loved just the color on the bottom. So I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna put this, but I can't wait to figure out a place for it. A couple of things that I'm looking for are, I do need some new fall Halloween, either pillow covers or pillows. And then I also want a fall blanket as well. So those are a couple of things I'm looking for. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm not a thrifting girly. I wanna be a thrifting girly so bad. My best friends love to go to thrift stores. They find the best deals and the best steals at Goodwill. But the way my time is set up, like I don't have the time nor the patience to go searching through multiple Goodwills to find things that I want. So all of this is purchased new. There is something I'm going to be looking for at a thrift store though. I'm gonna be looking for some books to stack different places. So what I'll do is I'll look for those thicker, almost like coffee table looking books, hardcover books, and I'll take the cover off of them to see what color they are underneath. I'm gonna be looking for the creams, the browns, maybe even some black, to style underneath some things, to give some things different height and texture. So that is what I'm thinking for my floating shelves. So I do need to pick up some of that, as well as figuring out what I want to do with my couch. I do have some pillows from last year that I'm going to be reusing, and then I just need a couple more. We love pillows on the couch, and we have two couches. I have a smaller one and a larger one, kind of in an L-shaped, in my living room, and they're cream. So in order to bring those warmer tones into it, I do want to find some like warmer toned pillows or pillow covers. I have not been able to find anything at my HomeGoods, and the Target pillows, it's just like, do I really want to spend $70 on pillows at Target? I can't justify it. So I'm gonna look for some pillow covers and see what I can do. I hope you guys loved this fall 2024 decor haul. I know I really enjoyed filming it for you. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment as to what item you loved most that I picked up and what item you may be looking for in the stores. I would love to hear it. If you guys didn't know, I did switch niches on YouTube. I went from talking about business and entrepreneurship to the thing that I'm most passionate about creating content around, which is lifestyle, motherhood, decorating, holidays, things of that nature. So the more engagement I can get on my channel, the better. I really appreciate the support, and I can't wait to show you how I style everything. I'm gonna be styling the kitchen up next in the next video, so please stick around, and I can't wait to see you guys soon.